What's going on, traders? I wanted to do a price action recap here for you, April 20th, and let's get into it. All right, so we had a bit of a Groundhog's Day in the fact that we were selling off sharply in Globex. Look at this move that we saw in the evening session coming all the way down into this demand zone. Now, if we look back, go to a couple of days here. I've had these levels out here for a while. If we go back, you can see the demand here from, I believe this was Monday, where we came in and retested, okay? And here is Friday's lows, okay? And that's going to be important later. But here's Monday lows. We came right back into it and tested multiple times, okay? You can see came in, tested here, and was price was able to be supported in that zone. From then we had a bullish impulse move right at the open. Boom, nice green candle coming up, kind of setting the tone for the day. Market price delivery was a bit slow. I'll have to say that much, but picked up a little bit towards the afternoon session. Either way, we had a nice impulse candle, okay, then we came down here. I mean, it was pretty steep. So a little bit of a rising wedge. I didn't draw it here, but a little bit of rising wedge. Came down, but really made a higher low here. Came down, fake break of the moving averages, and I'm sure if we go on the 10, maybe well, actually it might have broken on the 10. Yeah, but maybe on the 15, let me just double check. Okay, I broke them on them all, but that's fine. Either way, those are the, at least for me, I'm really big into waiting for candle closes for more of a confirmation so I don't get stopped out of positions like that. But just from a price action perspective here, the low, higher low, higher low, okay. And both came back in right around 10, started to push up, a little bit of a flag here. Kind of an ugly flag, but we did then break out right into supply here. We made some equal highs, but double top. And then we started selling off, okay, coming down, coming down. Now, we didn't totally come into this demand zone again. We got pretty close. We have this falling wedge kind of going on here. And basically still a higher low. And we broke structure here, broke that downtrend. Now, if the bears were able to push it down through this, then, shorts might have been more in order if we had broken this demand, but we did not. So, this is definitely, a possible entry for a trade. But we broke up. If you missed it, we had another chance. We broke the structure, came up another higher low, but we did a nice BRB, okay? So breakout, retest, and then boom, breakout again, okay? So from here, another opportunity to go long and another higher low. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we pushed back up, all right? Now, here we start to form a little bit of flag, and then boom, we started breaking out of this flag right in demand. It was hanging out, broke out, and here now with double top here, these equal highs we're talking about. Here we pushed up, the little stop run, and then we started really breaking out of this flag, okay? But you can see the angle of attack, and the best trends are trends that are 30, 35 degrees, 40 degrees, maybe 45 degrees. But once they start getting steeper than that, I always get a little bit nervous. Now, of course, you never know if a ascending wedge is going to play out or not. How many times have we been in, have I can only speak for myself, but I'm sure you guys, you as traders can relate, an ascending wedge that you see and it just keeps on going up and it doesn't really play out. And same thing with the falling wedge that just keeps falling. But either way, paying attention to this as we, as you take profits along the way. But nice little push. And then we finally came into this triple top area here. 1, 2, 3 equal highs and supply. And where was this? Okay, so let's zoom out. This is where we came down in Globex, okay? I didn't extend it all the way. But this is, you can see this area, it was demand here, now we're underneath, turn supply, okay? And you can see here the big turn in the market when this when price had come up into this area. Similar situation again now here during the day, price coming up in a very steep angle of attack and then started to roll over. They tried again one more time to come up, could not do it. Then boom, here a shift. So bullish impulse. Now we've got that bearish impulse coming down, breaking back below. So if you were long here, you were probably stopped out. At least, you know, some traders are stopped out here, and we're breaking the structure of the trend completely here. The shift coming down, coming up, a higher, lower high, bear flag it, and then break down. Okay, so I'm just going to move this a little bit. Breakdown. Now, there were a lot of longs that probably started getting trapped here. And, you know, this is the bear flag breakout. But once we started really taking this previous area where we broke out before, there were late longs that came into the party, and they even, you know, started liquidating even more here. And as we broke this now demand again, causing more panic in the market, and running those stops. Okay, so boom, 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 running all the stops. Now we're finally getting some short covering right back into demand again, and probably a little bit of buying, but really just made another bear flag and a lower high again. Okay, here they tried to maybe do a little fake out, but couldn't really recapture 412. That would have been the big area to watch out for. But either way, we came in, boom, actually tagged this short, and then we came in, and then when we finally broke demand here, this is that final stop run, and then we came right back into the next demand, which I was mentioning earlier, that we would get back to. Okay, oh, not back far enough. Okay, here, Friday's lows. All right, so we came right back into that area. I think that was around 41.36 or so on the futures. And so this whole zone here, 41.36, 41.40, whole number, and getting real close to that 410 again. So here we had some more short covering here probably, and came back down, but created a higher low here. All right. So, and then right at the end of the day, a little bit of push from the bulls, some shorts covering end of the day. And then here you got such an aggressive move because now people that chased this short down here got trapped. And then we pushed right back up even a little bit more aggressively because they got trapped again. So it was a little fun roller coaster there at the end. And we came right back into supply here as we already had seen. We came right back up, tested, and now we're just consolidating sideways. So that's how I was looking at the price action today. I traded both sides, the long and the short. I probably could have taken that short a little bit earlier, but I was just watching. I was actually in some swing short here, so I was just enjoying and watching it fall. But when I saw this come up here, I tagged some futures, and this was around 41.50 or so. So I just looked a little back test there, took a couple of short, couple of lot short, and then covered as we came down. So it was a nice little move. But yeah, that's how I saw price action. Hope that helped, and have a good night.